My name is Earl Jones. I have sickle cell. If I was to explain sickle cell to someone, I would say take half of your red blood cells and chop them into a sickle shape and then throw them back into your body and try to live. So when I was first diagnosed, I was less than a year old. Both my parents had the trait, but it probably took them a little while to figure out that I had the disease. Having the diagnosis of sickle cell definitely affected my childhood. I noticed that being in sports, whether it be soccer or basketball, I needed a lot of fluids and energy to keep up with the other kids. Then I was always fearful because I knew that I had an aunt that died at a young age from sickle cell. So I always thought, I guess I have X amount of years. And to see myself make it past that age was really encouraging. So now I understand that I'm very lucky. I like to use the word blessed. I'm very blessed to be able to have sickle cell and to be as healthy as I am compared to a lot of other sickle cell patients out there. So today I live blessed and excited. The hardest part of having sickle cell disease is really fighting a crisis, because a sickle cell crisis could be your last. And that's never exciting. It's always a humbling scenario where you start to have pain over your body and you're wondering if you're going to make it through to another day. A sickle cell crisis, personally for me, what it looks like is pain, a lot of pain starting in my upper back, where it's just a throbbing pain as if you have like a very intense cramp. But you don't usually get cramps in your back. So that's when I know that something's wrong. And then you start to develop signs of like a cold or a flu following that. And you're very, very lethargic and tired, exhausted. It takes a lot of fluid. So if I'm drinking a good, couple gallons of water while I'm going through a crisis, I can usually manage it myself and come out of it as long as I'm resting, having food and all of those, basic sickness needs at my disposal. But if it gets to a point where the pain is getting stronger and I just don't have the energy to drink anything or eat anything, that's when I reach out for help. As a child, they used to happen twice a year. I wasn't, the best child. I'm just being a kid. Didn't know how to manage my body, but being an adult, it's been one every year in my young adulthood, but as of late, it's been really one here or there every 4 to 6 years. I am a very fortunate sickle cell patient that I do not require regular blood transfusions. I did have one back in high school or college. I don't remember because it was long ago and I try to forget when I have a crisis. But I do remember having a blood transfusion back then. I think it was college and I was in DC. But that was my only one. And I'm kind of grateful. I don't look forward to another one, but I'm glad it's there as an option to keep me healthy. First and foremost, drink a lot of fluid. I drink maybe a good 3 to 4 water bottles within the first 6 hours of the day. And I know that's like going to the restroom a lot, but it really gives me the energy and the health that I need. And then also, I don't skip meals. I cannot fast. That is not a healthy thing for me to do. So I make sure I have a balanced meal, a healthy meal every day. So living with sickle cell is definitely a humbling experience because I realize that I'm not like everyone else. I can't go as fast as everyone else sometimes, and I have to slow down, and that's okay. It's an opportunity to enjoy who I am, and enjoy that I'm different. Enjoy that I have something that someone else might struggle with, and I can help them and those that may have sickle cell in need. Sickle cell is a very rare case, but I'm glad that it's starting to pick up in the world. People are starting to know what it is at the same level as other major illnesses out there. Mercy Worldwide is an amazing nonprofit. Mercy It's actually an acronym that stands for Maximizing Efforts for Relief, Care, and Use. So we really focus our efforts around relief, care, and youth. And one of the things that we're very excited about is our partnership with the American Red Cross, where we have all of our branches in the US, currently about 30 branches around the US, participating in blood drives during the back half of the year. And we want to grow this partnership. We want to grow the amount of cities that we actually have opportunity to donate in, so that we can help the Red Cross in this time of need. Mercy Worldwide is an amazing nonprofit. Mercy is actually an acronym that stands for Maximizing Efforts for Relief, Care, and Use. So we really focus our efforts around relief, care, and youth. We're an international organization. We actually have a Mercy School in Nigeria, as well as a Mercy School in Haiti. And we're very grateful for those amazing programs. We're working to have programs all around the world, signature programs. And one thing that we're looking forward to is hopefully partnering with a blind school in Europe, in Russia. And so that's something that's very exciting. We're very global. And I think here in the States, I think that's the beauty. A lot of people, when you think of nonprofits, like, oh, you're going to help people around the world. But here in the States, there's a help that's needed as well. There's disaster relief that's needed. There's doing this blood drive. There's toy drives that we do. There's helping out those in the community. We're still trying to figure out how to help the homeless in the best way we can. That's a touchy topic. The homeless, some of them don't want help, but the ones that do, how do we help them? So that's something that we're tackling as well. So we're excited. Mercy Worldwide is here. We bleed green in terms of the Red Cross, and we're fighting to do what we can to serve the community. So you can really get involved by just checking out mercyworldwide.org and checking us out. I just want people to understand what sickle cell is. Understand that it's a rare disease that affects tons and tons and tons of mainly minorities, specifically African Americans mostly, but we need the blood. We need the blood, and if I could implore you to do anything, don't be scared of the needle. It's just a tiny poke that lasts a couple seconds, but you have blood that can change someone's life for the long term. Thank you. Thank you. Please don't stop. Continue to give your blood. We are the vampires with the illnesses, and you guys are our subjects. Please continue to give blood. It is the best thing ever, and we're grateful. I'm super grateful.